Hello everyone. Welcome to the update to that Minecraft video that I posted. I said I was gonna make it. Um, before I dive into the update, I actually just want to give some a little bit more expansion on like what happened. So uh, when the host created the server, this block's gonna represent him. He invited two of his friend groups. The one that I was a part of, and then another one that I was not a part of, but I knew a couple guys from it. And he also invited his siblings and a couple people who wanted to stay independent. So these are the independents. So what ended up happening was one of the guys in the blue friend group. I'm just gonna call them by the colors. They decided like their personality's kind of like more like they're trying to like be prevalent. I guess I don't know. They're the dude's kind of douchey is what I'm trying to say. So he was like really bloodthirsty for no reason throughout the entire server, killing people. And one of the guys from the friend group I was part of, friend group Red, he was a little bit like that too. He's my friend, so I can't really talk trash. You know what I'm trying to say. So those two guys, they kind of clashed heads of that. So he had a bad impression of him, and he had a bad impression of him. So we were already off to a bad start because um there's like one independent near spawn. There's like everyone in my friend group are all scattered. We like because we all want to do our own thing, and all of them they're all in like their one big thing, and they're like seven people. We're like three or four. Well, it was originally four, but one person never played after the first day, and there were a couple people who just didn't play after the first day who were uh like never like really joined any side. So the host and a couple of people that he knew ran like really far away. Uh, so that left us near spawn. And when I built my base and I had my own nether portal, I was solo. And these guys, they found my nether portal because of how close we were. And then they come in there, they raid my base, and then they proceeded to nearly kill me until I had a combat log. And I told them I didn't have anything. So they looted all my chests. They saw I didn't have anything. They were like, oh, our bad. But I didn't really harbor any resentment towards them. Uh, except I kind of did. So what ended up happening was I grabbed it. I grabbed all my gunpowder, which they thankfully left in my chest. I got a bunch of sand. I went over to their base and I blew it up. Was it an overreaction? Kind of. But what ended up happening was this group ended up splintering. Here, I'm gonna grab a different color. So, uh, now, they kind of split like this. So, this group, like four people strong, they decided that they wanted to team up with the people who were still playing in my group, which was the three of us. So it was like seven of us, and technically they had like five people in this group, but only two of them logged on the day, like the most important day on the world, uh, which was the Ender Dragon fight day. So it's like seven of us. Well, technically, the four of them because all of my group we showed up extremely late because the host decided let's all go to the same end portal, and we were like, no, we don't want to get instantly killed the second we're in there. So here I'm gonna build something over here real quick. Okay. Uh, I just wanted to build a little demonstration on the end. So what ended up happening was all these guys. So the two independents were the host sister and another guy who was brothers with a guy who was in this group, but they kind of did their own thing. So they slay the dragon in less than 10 minutes, and like by that time, me and the one other guy who logged on, we were barely to our stronghold, and by the time we already got into our stronghold, our third friend decided to finally join, and all three of us showed up extremely late. And by then, since the Ender Dragon was killed, everyone in the two guys in this group who showed up, they kind of started bridging away. And guess what happened? They both fell off into the void, and yeah, the host sister dies somehow, multiple times, and the host is just kind of sitting around here. And my group finally shows up, the first two guys, and we start trying to jump the host, but he just like goes into spectator mode. Like at first he started combat logging, so he started like quitting every time we were getting close to like hurting him. But then once he realized that wasn't gonna work, he joined and went immediately into spectator mode. And this was not the first time he's done that, because the day before he went into spectator mode into our base and stole the head that we had on the tree of our friend. And so we kind of knew that he probably was going to use admin commands once we were in the end. And I actually have a ton of screenshots that I'll go ahead and throw up. But he was just being really annoying, kind of. The battle was completely anticlimactic because the two guys who we wanted to fight, we wanted a big fight, right? But half the server didn't show up. Two of the people who we wanted to fight just fell off into like the void. And so it was 7 of us, him, well, technically 6 of us, because one of the guys went off looking for an elytra, along with this guy. So let's put them over there for now. So me and my friend, we started trying to attack the host, but like I said, he starts going to spectator mode. He starts moving around. He pretty much turned into a boss fight. Like, he would take one bit of damage, and he'd be in like the obsidian pillar. So let me pull up the obsidian for visual demonstration. But like, we chased him. He logged off. He logged back down. He went on top of obsidian tower, started shooting at us. Then we hit him, and then he moved to a different one once people started getting to the top of this one. And then he started looking around at end cities, trying to like find the elytra for himself. The whole battle was super anticlimactic, and it ended in like a whole ton of admin abuse. So what ended up happening was we all went back to the overworld. And the brother to the guy, one of the guys who fell off into the void, the 4 guys in this group and the 3 guys in my group, the 3 of us, so that's like 8 of us. We pretty much declared ourselves the winners of the world, and we all complained about how anticlimactic it was and how we pretty much wasted our entire winter break, because we played on it the entire break, and this is how it turned out. So everyone from here leaves, and then the host is still doing his shenanigans. And I forgot to mention that during the shenanigans in the end, all the guys in this group, they went up and blew up the house of one of the guys who fell off into the void. So if you ever log back in, his house wouldn't be there. Here's a clip from when they were streaming in the call.
That shit did not work for me, bro. That shit did not work for me. That shit did not work for me.
What?
Oh,
There not be more than 3 withers?
Oh,
That's
snap.
not 3 brothers.
It broke up.
No!
TP, TP, TP.
We lost the skull. We lost the skull.
We
Antonio's
lost
here.
Oh
Get
my
him, get him,
God.
get him, get him.
Get off?
Antonio! No, it's Antonio!
Antonio's here, Antonio's here, Antonio's here.
What the fuck? He's just here.
And we tried to take a cinematic photo, but we all kind of messed it up, and he kept teleporting us around in creative mode, and we were like, we're just gonna leave, and then we left. Here's another clip that I took from right before he started teleporting us around everywhere in the overworld. I just wanted to show off my base one last time. Alright, well, this is pretty much the end of the server. You guys would have heard what I said already, but I still haven't really formulated what I want to say, but this is the final view at the base. We expanded the staircase here. This is that room that you guys saw in the previous video, and I did a little bit more expansion on here. All right, well, that was pretty much the entire world summed up in one video. If you're wondering where the update was when I started talking about the end. So, you know, it went, I was late, they killed the dragon, everyone that we wanted to fight fell off into the void, and then the host starts like using admin commands to try to make like a final boss battle or something. I don't know what he was doing. And then all the guys in the orange group, they went and blew up the house of this one guy, and that was pretty much the entire thing. Super anticlimactic. We were expecting a giant netherite, you know, modern Minecraft like battle, you know, where you just stand there and hit each other for 20 minutes, and then nothing happens, and then one person leaves. We were expecting something like that, but yeah, I'm gonna have to cut down a lot of this in editing because there's a lot of spots where I just rambled or I couldn't get my point across. But I'll figure out a way to fix it. That's pretty much it. See ya.